Title: AITA for abandoning my nightmare roommate with zero warning. I 27 am used to think I was pretty easy to live with. I clean up after myself, pay rent on time, cook a few times a week, keep my stuff in my room, and mind my own business. I figured that made me a perfectly average roommate. Then I met Kyle. Kyle, 29, seemed normal at first. He was a coworker's friend who needed a place fast and swore he was quiet, clean, responsible. In hindsight, those words should have been red flags. The louder someone says them, the less true they usually are. Day 1. He moved in with a single duffel bag and a broken office chair. Day 2. I realized the guy had the hygiene habits of a middle school cafeteria dumpster. The first sign of trouble was the dishes. I cooked spaghetti that night and offered him some, trying to be friendly. He said sure, ate 2 plates, and then just left. The plates sat on the table like some weird archaeological exhibit. I figured, okay, maybe he got distracted. Nope. The next morning they were still there. And the next night, and the next morning, when I finally washed them myself. He walked by and said, "Thanks, dude," like I was his live-in butler. Then came the bathroom situation. Look, I won't get graphic, but this man shed hair like a German shepherd in summer. On the sink, in the tub, inside the tub drain, forming what I can only describe as a living organism. The smell after he used the bathroom lingered like a curse. My friends started joking that my apartment must be built on a swamp. No, it was Kyle. He never cooked. Not once. The oven might as well have been decorative. Instead, he lived off takeout half-eaten burritos, pizza boxes, chicken wings left in a trail around the apartment like breadcrumbs. I'd find fortune cookie wrappers in places I didn't even know existed. But the real tipping point was rent. Month 1, he was 2 days late. My bank is being weird, he said. Fine. Month 2, 5 days late. My paycheck got held. Month 3, 10 days. I have this thing with my grandma. By month 4 he stopped using excuses altogether and just said I'm good for it. Like he was a mob boss extending me a favor. Meanwhile, I was going crazy. I work full-time from home, so I get to enjoy both the aroma of stale takeout and the sound of Kyle blasting TikToks on speaker at 2 a.m. The final straw, though. The incident I now refer to as the lasagna catastrophe. I made a huge tray of lasagna to meal prep for the week. I put it in the fridge, labeled it, feeling like I finally had something under control. I woke up the next morning and half the tray was gone. Kyle ate it straight out of the pan with a fork, leaving the fork still stabbed into it like a murder weapon. When I confronted him, he shrugged and said, "You can just make more." That was the moment something inside me snapped. I realized I didn't need to suffer for the sake of being polite. I didn't need to feel guilty for wanting not to live in a biohazard zone. I deserved peace, working plumbing, and food that stayed where I left it. So I made a plan. Step 1,